Elliott.
And Jonathan Fritzler, just coming to you live from the Quantum Leap, the super van coming to a town near you. We're just on our tour right now, and it is, what, week 7, 8? No, it's got to be longer than that.
Well, we just had like a 12th event.
Yeah.
And we are almost in San Francisco, just left Sacramento, California.
Boom. And
Trees.
Yep, City of Trees. It was a gorgeous town, and got to do 2 workshops there. One was at the Trade Coffee Co., which was a co-working space and a coffee shop at the same time. It was pretty epic. And then today we did a workshop at Unity.
Yeah, and today we want to talk to you a little bit about this concept of the hero's journey and how that relates to business and commitment.
Yeah. So, just a little background on the hero's journey. If you haven't heard about Joseph Campbell's book, The Hero with 1,000 Faces, it's a story of ancient mythology from the past that Joseph Campbell studied and then identified this cycle where each hero goes on a journey. And the crazy thing about it is that all of us, including yourself, are on your own hero's journey, and we just have to identify where we are at right now at this point in time.
It's interesting because the hero's journey, one of the myths that are commonly out there is that the hero just shows up and everybody throws them presents and gifts and praises them, and people forget about the struggles that the hero has to go through. And that also happens in business as well, as far as an entrepreneur, is that it's not just you go from $0 to $1 million overnight.
Right.
There's a process.
You got to go through the trials and tribulations. But one of the first challenges that the hero faces is going from the comfort zone at home, being comfortable, being in the normal space, being, just locked into that old way of thinking, and then literally just being thrown in through the first threshold into the unknown. And that unknown is where we can really open ourselves up to what the universe and what life has in store for us in this next chapter.
It's really about committing to that leap or that step of faith, and going into the unknown and hearing that call. Commitment to that, regardless of what faces you along the way, whatever the challenges are or setbacks are.
Right, and so many times it's like, we put a lot of faith in what other people think about us, or we put a lot of faith in, things that are like in our fear even, Sometimes it's fear that holds us back from taking that leap into, making your dream come true. And that, if that holds you back forever, you gotta be completely committed. You gotta say, you know what, this is it. Something's gotta happen.
I'm doing this. I'm ready. And the thing is, we just did an amazing event over at Unity Sacramento. Really great experience for us and for the participants. And that's kind of juxtaposed with another event we did just a few days earlier, which only had 2 people show up. Not that it wasn't an amazing event, but it wasn't the same kind of turnout that maybe we would have wanted. Yeah. But we still gave 100%.
Absolutely. And what was really cool about that event in particular was that it was at the Trade, and it was so crazy because they had this gorgeous stage. And when I saw that stage, I was like, I don't care how many people show up, we're going full blown on this one. We're gonna, it had lighting, it had, the whole set with the cool couch and the stage, and I was like, I don't care who's coming, we're going full production. And you know what, we gave it 110%. We filmed the entire event. It was nice to actually have not a big audience because we could focus on filming, and it worked out really well.
And I'll be honest, for me though, at the same time, I was kind of thinking wow, let's just do like a little bit of a half show here. Let's just do an hour and a half instead of a 3-hour process. Let's cut it back. In my own head, I was kind of running through these thoughts of we don't have that big of a crowd. We just make it more intimate. We'll change the process, but we didn't do that because we committed to doing a full 3-hour event.
Right. And you know what? I think that's natural. A lot of times we face those challenges and we start to, second guess whether this is worth it or not, or what should we do? Should we pull back? Should we push forward? And you know what? I think that commitment really shows the universe, and it shows that you are committed to following through on your vision, and just doing that is what really shapes that character and gives you that resiliency to keep going and to keep pushing, because you know what, it's the law of attraction. It's the law of, the more you give, the more you can receive.
And I think it's also a lot about true leaders, and I think really true entrepreneurs as well. They don't commit to a process or commit to doing something only because people are following them. They are committed to themselves and their own vision, and they move with that, and then it moves others.
Yeah, and I think that one thing that we've seen more than anything with the Mind Lab workshop up and down the West Coast is that it helps people get absolutely clear on what it is that they want to create and where they want to go, because when you have that clarity, that's when you can start moving forward with that confidence in yourself, with the faith in your vision, to the point where you can be that leader.
And you can overcome any obstacle. Because things don't become obstacles, they don't become challenges. It's no longer an issue of commitment, it's just that this is what you do.
Yeah.
This is how you live.
Yeah, it's been a powerful trip, and just along the way, Tyler and I have had so many different revelations and awakenings, and we've learned so much, and we're so excited to be able to share it with you wherever you are, and appreciate you following us along the journey. So
ask yourself, what are you not committing to, or what commitments have you made? Stick with them, move forward, just hold true to your vision.
Yeah, and whatever it is that, if there's anything holding you back from taking that leap into the next chapter, into the next mission, or whatever it may be, whatever it is holding you back, let it go and just jump. Until next time, lots of love. Check out this beautiful sunset happening right now. Hello, San Francisco!
I am so excited. I just finished the workshop with Jonathan and Tyler, and I had no idea what it would be, but it's something you have to attend, because I've had 3 breakthroughs and I'm just ready to move forward with my goals. So if you haven't experienced it, you need to experience it.